against the fish. And we'll probably pause it and come back later. Boring, boring, boring. There we go. Yeah, again, this is a pretty solid player, so I thought there was no merit in 3-betting here. So just flatting in position is probably okay. This is a kind of weird hand because he takes a really weird line here. I bet pretty small into this pot, and now he check raises, which is I thought was really weird. I think he wouldn't do that with a really monster's hand. That's why I didn't fold. But and now he checks again, I think. And again, obviously there's no reason to bet here. Just take the free card. After he checks here, I thought he really had absolutely nothing, and he picked up some showdown value like 9x, maybe 9-8, 9, or some random 9 call 9 hand, 9 jack. Yeah, 9 jack's possible. And he didn't want to bluff c-bet, but after I bet and everyone followed, he figured there wasn't a possibility he could take the pot away from me because I bet pretty weak. So I bet, let's see what I bet. I think I bet pretty small, assuming he had some kind of weird small pair. He might pay me off. And he's gonna call, and we will split the pot because he had ace jack as well. I guess this value bet is decent. Here, you can see my mouse pointing to the 9. I thought he had some kind of bluff with who picked up showdown value. But yeah, I think I'm fine how I play the hand. Again, his flop play was so weird. I didn't have a feeling he had a big hand, so. And luckily I was right. And we split the pot, yeah. Nothing special there. So I take a note on him. Not really interesting to watch, but I didn't pause the video. But yeah, I think that was a pretty weird line for him to take. I would assume he just c-bets and whatever, folds if he get raised or calls or whatever. But yeah. Yeah, that's about the note I want to take him. So yeah, again, it was pretty weird. I really had no idea what to do, but I mean, I had a feeling he didn't have a monster, but of course he can have a monster. But I wouldn't expect him to play ace jack like that. That's why I was surprised to see his hand after he turned it over. But oh, that's a nice hand to multi-way it. So obviously we just check and we airball it. So that's not interesting. So check fold is our line of choice. Huh? Sorry. And we're back. I had to pause the video for a sec, but we're back. I think the audio quality is good, so that would be nice. Instead of having this crappy audio all the time, I hope it's loud enough this time and you don't have to pump up your speakers. And we will pause it and come back. So we may probably I want to say we made the first break, which is always nice. You can see there's about 8,300 players, which means the overlay of what I said, about 350k, which is pretty sweet actually. I wouldn't have expected there would be overlays, but also in the low scoop 20 there was also an overlay. Not as much obviously, but yeah, it's nice. And we play ace queen, of course. I think everyone folds because I can't remember the hand, which is fine. Seems like we got some pretty decent respect on the table. We haven't done anything crazy, to be honest. Playing solid. I was feeling like playing loose in the beginning when the blinds are small, when you can do some crazy stuff, but didn't feel like losing half my stack in the early 3 levels. But yeah, I'm happy how I played so far, obviously. So as a min raise, we're not folding this hand to min raise. Big blind is kind of short, but no, not short, 50 big blinds, but it always sucks if the big blinds comes creaming over the top, but he doesn't. He insta folds, but we're still 4-way, which is nice. And we miss again, so nothing we can do. And we will watch this hand as it develops. Let me think if I can say something funny or interesting. Nope, sorry. Alright, we have a semi-funny hand, 6-4 suited. And this sucks. He's solid, I mean, we're not as deep as I would like to call here. Maybe I do call. No, I don't call. No, I fold. I don't think he's doing that light, especially with the fish in the hand. He will most likely call and just stack off for no reason, but yeah, I think 6-4 off suited. I mean, if I'm in position, oh wow, that was weird. Didn't see that one coming. Of course I played it, but I can't remember this. Wow. Don't think he calls, because I would have remembered if he did. Interesting. Semi-stan, what does he have here? He calls, oh, wow. Yeah, that was... I probably didn't see this hand because I was looking at another table. Well, you can see here. Pretty nice pass out from Sami-stan. And as you can see, Danny Kid wasn't doing it light and had a legitimate hand. So that was fun. Yeah, here we close the action, and I think we can see a flop here. We're pretty deep with the Pita Oof MG and Tony, so that's probably okay. And we airball it again. So we fold. As you can see, the fish was moved to another table, which sucks for us, really. But yeah. Okay, I think this is a hand where we're pretty much screwing up. I'm not sure why I even bothered opening this hand. I could have just folded, but yeah, I decided to go crazy. We get 3-bet, and I don't like calling, so I just tried to make a 4-bet bluff, which obviously blew up in my face because he shoved. Oh, I didn't shove, but I can spoil the fun. I didn't have really reason to 4-bet here. I thought, yeah, he's on the button, he could be doing it light, but no, with the stats we have, I don't think you can pretty much base your read on that. So it's probably just Pewee, and I should have folded, but this gives me a nice little image to 4-bet fold, which is always fun, and I might get some action. Oh, I actually took my time bank to fold, playing the Hollywood style. So yeah, 10-second time bank wasted. So yeah, still not sure. I'm not sure how many. Yeah, how many people 3-bet light on the button or anywhere for that matter. Probably not much. The table looked pretty solid anyway, but I just had a feeling that I could made him fold, but I was wrong, unfortunately. Alright, another bad hand, I think, for me, but we will go through it as it happens. You're blind, so the ace deuce is probably a good ahead of his range here. He had been pretty not really aggressive from whatever, so I'll make a small 3-bet. And I think he can call a lot of hands here, just anything suited, whatever. Obviously, this is not a bad flop from our hand for ace high, so I'm actually just value betting here, but it's probably a bit weird to call the value bet, but whatever, we just have to see bet to balance whatever our range is here. Pairs, whatever, jacks, aces, 4-5 suited, we probably have to see bet here as well. So maybe our 3-bet preflop wasn't as good as big as I would like it. And after he calls this flop, he either, yeah, I think I was thinking about barreling, but I was thinking the only hands he will fold to another bet here are small pairs, like 5s, 6s, and I'm not sure why I didn't bluff this river. I really thought I had showdown. Yeah, I do have showdown value, obviously. But if he calls the flop, he doesn't. I think he has ace deuce beat, so I probably have to bluff the river. But the whole line there looks so weird if I bet the river, so it's probably a bluff. So and he rolls over the best ace high, and that's probably the hand that could fold if I bet the river, but weird. I have no idea what I was talking about. I was interrupted, so yeah, about the hand. Quack quack. Just making fun. Whatever. This easy raise on the button. And we get the blinds. Yeah, but like I was saying, I don't think he calls with worse than ace deuce on that flop, so I think I should have bluffed the river, but I have no idea what hands he folds and calls there. His range is pretty wide still on that flop. He could call with jacks, and as you can see, he can call with ace high there. So yeah, misplayed a little, I guess. And we get a free flop, and we miss. Do we bluff? No, we don't. I think we pick up a pair on the turn. No, we don't. So we're easy. We just fold. And yeah. So we're folding this. The next hand. Had some rail with 72% tilted. Yeah, I was checking how many. The swamp guy didn't seem to steal a lot. Does he shove here? I can't remember. No, I think he folds. Yeah, I think he was shoving sometimes when I raised his blind.